The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2024 spring edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Soccocio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. The Local Show features conversations about local businesses. We talk to the business owners, CEOs, CFOs, entrepreneurs, nonprofits, business advocates, and other business-friendly organizations. We learn how they got into business and why they do business right here in Syracuse, New York, and where their businesses might be going in the future. You're going to hear all about their successes, their challenges, opportunities, marketing, and advertising. We're broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studios, sponsored by Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts, and you can see us on YouTube as well. Although, prepare yourself. Steve is one heck of a good looker.
It's true. It's true, Tom.
I saw you at a wedding reception, and you actually dressed up. You wore a shirt. I was amazed.
So it's true. I wore my one sports coat and a collared shirt.
Yeah.
And then
By the way, that guy wants it back. The one you took it off of.
Well, so I didn't want to go collared shirt. I was going with the old black T-shirt. My wife said, no. So I said, yes, dear. And then I had black pants on, but they weren't dressy enough. She said, put on your dress pants. So it was. So people
good.
that maybe don't know Lori, who kind of runs this place. Her oldest daughter, got married, and Tom did a spectacular job being the voice of what?
Well,
you were the DJ, I guess we call you, and down at Hotel Syracuse, and it was a beautiful wedding and a beautiful time.
It was nice to see the Persian Terrace again.
Yeah,
spent a lot of years in the live band there.
Expected Van Stereo to roll out with the Cherry Jubilee at any second.
God bless him. Boy, he did run that place.
Right?
Unbelievable. Well, look, we've got a great show all packed up for you folks, so I'd stick around and listen to all these segments. First up, we're going to talk with Dave Charron. He's the president of Universal Windows Direct of Syracuse. And then Charlie Van Patten stops by, owner of Mattress Makers. We're going to talk to Gabrielle Eccles-Shahadi, who is the vice president of Shahadi Rugs and Cleaning. Chad Tolhurst is the owner of K9 Camp Dog Daycare. And then Kevin Frank, the director of the Brady Market and Brady Faith Center. Joe Scrippa stops by, owner of the Scrippa Group, Real Estate and Property Management. Sean Patney is the owner of Preferred Power Sports. We're going to talk about him and why he thinks my wife won't let me have a slingshot. And then Trey Wynn will stop by, technical sergeant. We call them tech sergeants, by the way.
Oh, okay.
He's an advanced recruiter at the Air National Guard, 174th Attack Wing, for those of you keeping up with things. So that's all on the show today. Right now, we say a hearty, healthy good morning to Dave Charron, president of Universal Windows Direct of Syracuse. How are you, Dave?
Good. Good morning. Thanks for having me here.
Well, thank you for being here. And you know what? We know each other.
You went to different schools together?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I don't like to say that because he says it all the time.
Just to bother him.
But Dave's been around. Dave, tell us your background here in Syracuse. You're a Syracuse native, right?
Yep, from Liverpool. Graduated Liverpool in 1987.
Yeah,
I was in the construction industry right after high school for several years. I got into the landscaping business, and I did that for over 20 years.
And that went really well.
Yes.
Can you say the name of your company, or do you have a?
It was called CNY Landscapes.
Yeah. Okay.
Did that for many years, and decided we ended up moving out of state. Came back. And wanted to do something a little bit different. Did not want to do the snow plowing anymore.
Yeah, that was that.
Smart man.
And I got into the window business in 2016.
Yeah.
So I guess the rest is history from there.
It seems really competitive. Why the window business? It seems like it's a crowded marketplace. From a business standpoint.
Yeah, the one thing I would say about, if you compare like the window business to like just being like a general remodeler, right? If you kind of focus in on one product, one product line, it's a much more simple business to operate.
Right? Yeah, it's not like a bathroom, a kitchen, a garage. This is one product, one thing, one fix with some options, but you probably become better at it because you're specialized. Is that fair?
Yes.
Focused, real focused. Okay.
There's limited number of product choices. Your installers can really be specialists at what they do. Mm-hmm. So that's what really brought me to the window business.
They're building, Tom. If you get sleepy on Route 57 and don't negotiate the corner, what's that big plaza there?
It was Seneca Mall for years.
Seneca Mall.
Yeah,
right on the corner of the old. That was a lawnmower place, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was CNY Power for 20 years.
So it's like on the road as you can be. Like if you stick your hand out the window, your car will hit it. It's right on the road across from
kitty corner to
Home Team Pubs across the street.
That's the one I couldn't remember.
Yeah. And that was like 50 different bars, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, they're doing really well now, though.
So he's right up from, is that the Baptist church there?
North side.
North side, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is a church on the road, same road as me. I can't tell you the name of the church.
I think that's what that was.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So so do you just do windows or do you do other stuff? Is it pretty specific to windows?
We do windows and doors.
Okay.
That's really what we sell. We will do siding if it comes with a full window, full window replacement. But windows and doors are really what we focus on.
Okay, so Tom had mentioned a lot of people doing windows, a lot of things. Why would someone want to get a quote from you on their windows?
If you look at our Google reviews, we've got 100 reviews. We have a 4.9 rating. Really,
that's pretty good for a contractor. Holy smokes! No offense to contractors listening.
Yeah. Usually when you see that on any type of business, it means that they really care about their customer. They take care of a business really shows their true colors if something goes wrong.
Right.
And that's when you can shine and take care of a problem. That's our highest priority is our customer satisfaction. We have high quality products along with that. We stand behind everything we do.
Do people mostly deal with you and one other person or a couple other people? In other words, you're always on the front lines?
So my daughter, Mackenzie, she actually works in the office. She does the administration work. She answers the phone during the day, sets the appointments, does the paperwork. I do have a full-time salesperson. Obviously, we have installers. I basically do I'd say the project management end of it. Go out, measure the windows, take care of any small service calls if there are, but anything bigger the installers take care of.
So it really is kind of a family business. Your daughter's here. So is she the reason you have such great reviews? Are you going to blame her for that? Because it makes who you talk to on the phone makes the difference.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yes.
So she handles it. And what's the process if someone wanted to get a quote, like to get something done? What's the process?
So easiest way is to call the office and we can book the appointment for you. We also have an online scheduling system on the website. There's a button on there to schedule your own appointment. So that our calendar is actually right on the website. You can book your own appointment without talking to somebody if you don't want to.
So Universal Windows Direct?
It's universalwindowssyracuse.com.
Okay, universalwindowssyracuse.com.
Yes.
Okay. And the phone number, what's the best phone number?
Best phone number is 315-288-6855.
Okay, so people can get a quote or just ask questions, like how long would it take? What's the process?
Yeah. Are you that far out at this time of year? For installations?
We're doing a lot better than we were a few years ago. During the pandemic, I think we were out to like 12 weeks at one point. But we're down to probably a 6 to 8 week lead time from estimate to when we actually install the windows.
Okay. So that's the big area code. I'll give that number. The big area code 315.
Oh yeah.
288-6855. 288-6855. Say, hey, Dave, what's it going to cost, or how do we do it? Or they can go to universalwindowssyracuse.com, right?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Well, there's Dave Charron right there, longtime resident of the area and an entrepreneur, president of Universal Windows Direct of Syracuse. Thank you so much, Dave, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming up next, Charlie Van Patten, the owner of Mattress Makers, on the local show on 570 WSYR.